Would you let us find Jason, Mr. C? This is Mora's area.
Yeah. Fetch your boy toy. I can't get him to return my calls.
Where's Sam?
That's for Jason to know and you to find out.
I'm asking you.
You're not gonna shoot me. Damn. You say I'm crazy.
Let's try this again.
Yeah,
okay?
So fine.
All right, good.
But I suggest those work better with bullets. And it'll get all yucky.
What does that mean?
My present. Go ahead. Oh, that's lunch money. I'm gonna take that. It's in my pocket. Need the piece now, tough guy.
Michael Morgan, let's go. The pilot's gonna call when they're ready.
Well, for the record, this sucks.
I'm sorry you're not happy about this.
Well, Dad didn't want Morgan and I to leave the country. He was adamant about it, and now, like magic, we're leaving the country.
It's for your protection. Franco sailed into this house. He lured me up to your sister's room. He could have taken Jocelyn. I'm just trying to keep my kids safe, Michael.
That was supposed to be Jason's job.
Excuse me?
Open your eyes. Jason screwed up. He's getting soft. None of this would have happened if he would have just wasted the Franco freak from page 1.
You ungrateful little punk. Jason's in living hell because of you.
Didn't see her leave? You're sure? Okay, thank you for checking. Our building super hasn't seen Lulu.
Damn it.
Did you try her cell phone again?
Yeah, she's still not answering.
Okay, well maybe this doesn't have to be a doomsday scenario. Maybe she just doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay, I don't think that's the case, but let's just say it is. Would Lulu really pick this day to walk off the job, not even leave a note?
Lulu's a Spencer. They're always getting into unexpected trouble. It's usually in a jungle or on the other side of the world. But maybe Luke called, or Lucky, or Nicholas. The Cassadines are always known for random
Lulu
disasters.
would have called me.
You sound sure of yourself.
I am.
It doesn't make sense, okay? What would Franco want with Lulu? She's not involved.
Maybe Lulu isn't who Franco expected to find.
I was coming to find you in the conference room and I heard Nicholas, not exactly yelling, but his voice was raised.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Look, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. It's just that it sort of caught me off guard, you know, when I heard him talking to you like that, and I was a little stunned.
I'm sorry. I know I just said that, but I don't know what else to say.
You've been saying it for months, Elizabeth, and now I know why.
If you could just keep an open mind and try to understand, just let me...
I understand that you have nothing to be sorry about.
What?
It's not your fault that Nicholas decided to betray me by confessing his love for you. I mean, I heard you trying to back him off. I can't believe he would do something like this. I mean, it's horrible, the position that he's put you in. You know what, now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Brothers don't do this kind of stuff to each other.
You think Franco was trying to kidnap me?
Yeah, starting to.
That doesn't make sense. Jason barely tolerates me.
You're the perfect once removed. Who hurts the most if something happens to you?
Spinelli.
Spinelli, exactly. Who's like a brother to Jason. This could be all part of the choice Franco's trying to set up. You saw Franco's studio, so maybe he thinks you saw something you shouldn't have seen.
I was blindfolded the whole time.
Really?
I am not having that conversation with you.
Still, Franco might consider you a loose end, but he's smart enough to tie those off along the way. No, I don't think that's it. I think you're definitely part of the choice Jason has to make.
What choice?
Franco's playing head games with Jason. He's torturing him, really. I mean, what better way to make someone choose between the two people closest to you, Sam and Spinelli? It's a no-win.
I'm sorry, I'm lost.
If Jason chooses Sam, the woman he loves, and Franco turns you into a piece of death art, Jason has to live with literally destroying Spinelli's life. If he chooses you, he loses Sam. Now, I'm convinced Franco came here looking for you. Only you weren't here, Lulu was.
What do you think he would do to her?
God only knows. Yeah, it's Dominic. I think Franco's got Lulu.
You know, I wasn't sure that you should know everything that's been going on, but I think it's time you did. So you have some kind of idea what goes into keeping you safe. First of all, Jason didn't screw up. He's dealing with a psycho freak who's fixated on him. Franco, the artist, has been here for months, watching and following Jason, figuring out how he works and how he thinks.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It gets even better, Michael. He was at the cabin the night Claudia was killed.
What?
In the woods with a camera.
How do you know?
Because he sent Jason a picture of Claudia's dead body.
No, that's not possible.
Oh, yeah, it's possible. He followed Jason that night. He watched Jason bury Claudia, and then he dug her back up. This is the same guy who got into your sister's nursery. Same guy who abducted me. Used me as bait so Jason would come to him. Franco is sick and he's scary smart, and the only thing he cares about is this game that he has going on in his head. He says he has proof that you killed Claudia. He's threatening to take it to the police unless Jason does what he wants. So Jason is in hell, running around in circles, trying to stay one step ahead of this psycho freak who would turn you into the police without a second thought. So you cut Jason some slack. He's trying to protect you. We all are.
Well, who asked you, any of you? If I'm such a burden, then why don't you get the hell out of my way and let me manage my own life?
Max, Milo, wait inside and clear everybody out. No matter what you hear in here, don't come back till I call you. Go, go.
It's very impressive. The gun, the no witnesses speech. I'm deeply intimidated. You mind if I try?
Be my guest.
Okay. Tell Jason I want another meeting. I'll contact him with the time and place. He comes alone, no weapons, no cell phone, no backup. See, I can talk him up too.
Or what, you're gonna send this picture of my son to the cops?
What, that little thing? Please. That's not leverage. It's just to get your attention. I can do better. Much better.
Where's Sam?
Well, Sam's hiding. See, one hot girlfriend plus an innocent bystander equals Jason will do any old thing I please.
Not if I don't give him the message.
Well, of course you will. That's what you do. You send your assassin into impossible situations while you hide behind your bodyguards. Jason's a killer. You're a coward.
You know what, Franco? You don't have to try so hard to piss me off. You know why? Because I'm so ready to kick your psychotic ass.
Do us both a favor. Try.
The role of Lisa Niles will now be played by Brianna Brown.
You always love that track in Sobo.
Sobo track loved me. Qualified second, followed the leader for 157 laps. On the 58, took him on the inside for the lead.
I don't even want to know how fast you were going. Well, did you win?
Did I win?
Sorry.
Come on.
Don't you just love riding with Patrick?
Oh, actually, no, I don't.
No?
No, I tried it once and I got sick.
Aw.
Speed's not my thing.
Needless to say, I've turned in the racing stretch for a sensible minivan.
Oh, that is bad enough. I mean, please just don't tell me that you turned your racing helmet into a car seat for the little Rugrats.
It's sitting on my desk. It's a bowl of candy for young patients. Speaking of, I should probably dust that thing off. Another round?
No.
Yes, please.
Yeah?
Thank you.
What did I do?
For so cleverly steering the conversation to racing.
Oh, I thought I was overstepping, bringing up past. Exes are always such, tricky territory.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I guess Dr. Weber has to see me at the hospital.
Do you need me to come with you?
No. You guys stay, play, and talk about left cars.
Slap cars.
Whatever. Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you at home.
Boil it for a second.
Okay. Tell me the truth.
What's that?
How much do you miss the old thrills? On the track and off.
So you're only upset with Nicholas because he said he loves me?
Yeah. Yeah, that about covers it.
How long were you there?
Well, after Nicholas professed his love for you, that was enough. I couldn't handle anymore. I mean, I know I could have confronted him right then and there, but I didn't want to embarrass you in front of everyone and cause a scene.
Oh, thank you.
How long has this been going on?
A while?
A while? How come you didn't say anything to me? You don't share his feelings, right?
No, of course not. And I didn't tell you because I didn't want to be the cause of you and Nicholas being estranged.
So this is why he dumped Rebecca, because he wants you. That son of a bitch. Betraying Cassadine bastard.
Please don't say that.
Don't defend him, Elizabeth. He knew exactly what he was doing.
I'm not defending him. I'm gonna try to explain. Whatever feelings Nicholas has for me, it isn't love. It's another way for him to feel closer to Emily.
Emily has been dead for 2 years. How long are we gonna use her death to justify Nicholas's screwed up behavior?
I guess I empathize because when I thought I lost you in the fire, I turned to Jason.
You know what, Franco, people have it wrong about you. They think you're some street punk who turned an obsession with murder into a career worth of tens, millions of dollars.
No, it's more than that, but who's counting?
What you really are is a lovesick groupie who's got a crush on a rock star hitman you could never have.
As opposed to, say, a daddy who's jealous his favorite has another suitor?
What do you want from Jason? Approval? Justification? Partnership?
Too little, too late.
So he hurt your feelings. So you want to kill Sam and an innocent bystander? Well, that's going to get his attention. He's going to find you and bury you.
He'll try. And that'll be enough.
You don't want to die. You want to be needed by people who don't give a damn if you were ever born. That's why I didn't pop you with a loaded chamber. But if you want, we can do it again.
Sure. If I make it out of here alive, give Jason my message.
Very encouraging, is it?
I was really hoping Franco wasn't building a bomb.
I think he's built more than one.
Tell me why an artist needs this much firepower.
Franco, I think he's staging something. Look at this. Some kind of plexiglass enclosure.
Bed and a chalk.
Right, I'm afraid he's holding Sam or Lulu in this.
Talk about your innocent bystander. Lulu wasn't even supposed to be a part of this. Franco was looking for Maxie.
Maxie wasn't home, so we took Lulu instead?
That's how I figured. I mean, tell me how a mind can work itself into this kind of frenzy and still be quasi-normal in the real world.
Okay, so Franco intended to take Maxie to make her the other end of my choice, so I could choose Sam or Maxie, but not both. And Maxie makes sense because of the connection to Spinelli, but with Lulu, what's the advantage?
How about we don't let it get as far as an answer?
Yeah.
Your freaky friend was here.
Franco?
You need to do something about this whack job, and fast.
In case you missed it, I just turned 18. No one is obligated to protect me.
It's not about obligation. It's not about how old you are. We're family, and we love you. Me, Jax, Jason, and your father, we want to keep you safe. You already lost a year of your life while you were in the coma, Michael.
And I woke up someone different. Someone that none of you can really love because you don't know me.
That is not true.
It is true, Mom. I went into that coma an ordinary kid, as ordinary as I could be in this world that I live in. And I came out a killer.
You're not a killer.
Then tell that to Claudia.
Claudia's death was an accident, and when the hell are you gonna get that? Do I have to review it for you again? And you know what's alarming to me is how you've rewritten all of this in your head. As if this is some rite of passage for you, an initiation into your dad's business, and it's not. And every time you say it is, only tells me that you're struggling to cope. And I get that. Okay, I understand that. That's normal. It's natural. But you don't have to struggle alone. Okay, you can own the struggle. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to accept it.
I don't need help. I'm handling it.
Do you think I don't see how much this is tearing you up? I'm your mom. And I'm telling you, you don't have to carry this burden alone. Please put it down.
The situations aren't even remotely the same. You thought I was dead. It was natural for you to turn to someone else. And Jason's not my brother. It certainly makes hindsight a lot clearer.
What do you mean?
Oh, my dad, for instance. He's been really hostile towards Nicholas lately. You know, he probably picked up on on Nicholas's feelings for you. He kept trying to warn me. He was insinuating all these things, but he would never get specific, so I just basically told him to shut up and mind his own business. And it sheds new light on you. You know, the conflict, the tears, how awkward you get whenever Nicholas is around. Elizabeth, I really wish that you just said something to me.
I know, and I'm sorry that I handled the situation so poorly. I wanted to tell you.
You wanted to keep peace between me and my brother. I know. I don't see how that's going to be possible at this point.
But honey, Nicholas and I settled everything. Okay, because he knows that I love you, and then I want to marry you, and then we're going to spend the rest of our lives together. And I know it's asking a lot for you to forget what you heard. Maybe if you could just let it go and not confront Nicholas.
I don't know if I can promise that. I'm sorry. I mean, there's still a lot I need to wrap my head around.
Okay.
But, you know, could be worse. You could love Nicholas back. Sorry, hold on. Detective Spencer.
Yeah, it's Dominic. You need to see me ASAP. It's about Lulu.
You let me go, or I swear that I'm gonna...
Nothing on TV? I'm having a pretty bad night myself.
You're not sitting on top of enough explosives to send you into orbit.
You think I ever did it? I looked online. They said that much plastique should seal the deal, but the internet's so unreliable.
What do you want?
People keep asking me that. I thought I was pretty clear. You just got caught in the shuffle.
You wanted Maxie.
Already had her.
You bastard.
People keep saying that, too. But look on the bright side. At least you got a 50-50 chance. Now it's up to Jason.
Jason to do what?
She was wrong.
But he's not gonna do that. So I guess it's up to me. See you in hell.
Have a nice trip.
What was the message?
Slow down.
Franco came here to give you a message from you. What is it?
Did you tell Franco?
No. I'm just starting to figure out how Franco thinks. Okay, Franco wants me to make a choice.
I don't care what Franco wants. Why are you letting him get to you like this? Here's what's going to happen, Jason. You're going to take the meeting. You're going to take him alive, right? You're going to force him to tell you where Sam and that innocent bystander is, and then when the hostages are safe, then we're going to do what we're going to do. What do you mean it's Lulu?
We're pretty sure the other hostage is Lulu. She's not answering her phone. She's not at work. I know Franco meant to grab Maxie, but he got Lulu instead. So the only way to save Sam and Lulu is to do what Franco tells me to do. What did he tell you, Sonny?
Wants another meeting. He's going to contact you with the time and place. He doesn't want you to bring any backup, no gun, nothing. But what you're going to do is the exact opposite. That's
Franco's
the only way
got
we're going to get this
explosives
guy.
more than enough to rig 2 bombs for Lulu and Sam.
It's not healthy sitting on your emotions. They back up on you, Michael. They choke you. You still feel what you're gonna feel. It just comes out in different ways. You think I don't see that you're not eating and you're not sleeping. You're angry and you're distant. You lash out at people you love. You're taunting the cops. And now you're drinking and driving. I'm scared. I'm afraid for you.
But if I can't fix anything else, if I have to stand around like an idiot while everybody else is cleaning up my own messes, I should at least be able to get a grip on my own turmoils. Why should I dump that on the rest of you two?
Because that's what people who love each other do. dump everything on Jason. You think I'm weak?
Anything but. You know, it's not that I can't sleep. I don't want to, because I have nightmares. You know, I can feel the weight of the axe handle in my hands. And I feel my arms swinging. And I can see the startled look on Claudia's eyes. And then she's falling. But not like that night, you know, she just dropped. In my dream, she's going down in slow motion, collapsing, like in sections on the floor. And the worst part is the blood. It's still warm. The blood's alive. The blood's still alive. I was just trying to stop her. I was just trying to help you and Jocelyn. Claudia was not supposed to die. She was not supposed to. Come here.
Spinelli, I'm really nervous. I did something stupid and reckless, and now Lulu's gonna have to pay for it.
Okay, you're distraught. Can you tell me why?
Lulu is gone. Dominic thinks that it was supposed to be me, which makes sense, you know, because my life is just one wreck after another, and Lulu's my best friend. Why wouldn't she get run over too?
I'm not following. Let's use a more focused approach. You say Lulu's gone. What do you mean?
Missing, probably kidnapped.
By who?
Franco.
Did he leave a note or ransom?
No, nothing.
Hey, are you sure it's Franco?
Dominic thinks it's Franco, but he also thinks that it was supposed to be me, that I'm supposed to be involved in some death match that he wants to be involved in with Jason, how Jason's gonna have to make some choice between me and Sam, and it'll be the most difficult decision he's ever made in his life, because if you look, I don't know. This whole situation is making my head hurt. But Franco has Lulu, and it's all my fault.
What's taking him so long? This is like, what?
Calling him right now.
Found it in an empty storage building over in First and Metropolitan. No people, no property, not even a lot of damage.
Okay, Franco said he contacted me about when I'm supposed to meet him.
I don't care. He gets his jollies from yanking your chain. And you know what? Listen, if you can't do this, I will. Okay? You take Max and Milo as many men as you need over to First and Met, and we're going to take this bastard down, but keep him breathing, because he's going to know how I play the game. Go.
That's the exact wrong thing to do right now.
What do you mean?
Listen to me. Franco's got Claudia's body. He's got pictures of Michael kneeling over her body with blood on his hands. He's got Sam. He's got Lulu. And I'm telling you right now, you can bet your ass, he's not going to be at that warehouse. He set that bomb to send me a message. I have to respond in the right way, show up at the right place at the right time, or he's going to use that evidence against Michael, and he's going to kill Sam and Lulu.
But Jason, you keep playing Franco's game, he's going to think he's winning all the time. Go over to the warehouse.
I'm telling you right now, he's not going to be at the warehouse. The cops are going to be at the warehouse.
Figure out a way to take care of this guy. I am sick of him. Franco.
It's just one big surprise after another here in Port Char.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I would have bet money that you were the wild man in Robin's life. So imagine my shock and awe to find out that the love that came before, you know, is this hot, blonde mob enforcer.
Yeah.
You must have seemed tame in comparison.
Tame?
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm tame?
Well, you seem to have ended up that way. What, a minivan, light beer?
Okay.
Come on. Oh, well. You know, you're a husband and a father now. You know, safety comes with the territory. I'm sure glad that we ended when we did.
Why do you say that?
Because I have all these cool memories of Wild Man Drake. They'll never be spoiled. Oh. Little girl's room. I will be back.
We need to talk.
No, thanks. I've still got tire tracks across my back from our last conversation, unless you're here to finally admit how you feel about me.
Stop it. Listen to me. Lucky was at the hospital this afternoon. He heard us talking.
Good.
Warehouse on First Street near the docks just exploded. Corinthos property.
Fatalities?
There's not even injuries.
So what the hell is this place?
Franco's workshop. Chock full of goodies. He's got enough explosive devices in here to send Lulu and Sam and whatever 2 buildings they're in to Kingdom Come. If he suspects he's being tracked or sees a mugshot on the news, this guy could just decide to say forget it and blow them up anyway just to torture Jason one last time and head out. Never to be seen or heard from again. We both know how good at disappearing this guy can be.
I want this bastard.
Yeah, I do too, but we have to make sure that whatever we do doesn't make this whole thing backfire.
Okay, what are you thinking?
In order for us to find Lulu and Sam, we have to keep this guy in town. We have to make sure he stays interested. We gotta keep this game with Jason going.
I don't know how you could stand to look at me after I betrayed you with someone who's your polar opposite. I mean, you're so good and Franco is so evil. I couldn't let myself see that because I was so foolish and vain, flattered that some larger-than-life artist would even be interested in me. Turns out he's a homicidal nut job who wreaks havoc wherever he goes. And now Lulu is gone.
You mustn't blame yourself for what you can't control. Franco came in with a master plan, and he used you in its service. But you're right to be afraid for Lulu. I fear she's in grave danger, but you sleeping with Franco was not the cause.
He wanted me here. He wanted to take me. But instead, I was ransacking his studio looking for pictures of myself, trying to save myself from some well-deserved embarrassment, and because of that, Lulu is gone. What if I lose her like I lost Georgie?
Yeah, Diane, listen, I need you to meet me at the warehouse Franco just bombed. The address is First Street and Metropolitan. Hello? No, I know there's a bad connection. Did you get the address? The warehouse is at First Street and Met. First and Met. You know, forget it. I'll call you back.
How can you call Lucky overhearing us good?
Because if he knows we're sleeping together,
Well, he
maybe we can
doesn't.
stop this charade.
All he heard was you claiming to be infatuated.
See, there you go again. Constantly diminishing us. I'm not infatuated with you. I'm in love with you. Did he confront you about that?
I wouldn't exactly call it a confrontation because he thinks the feelings are very one-sided. And I let him believe that.
Oh, that's a nice way to stand up.
I'm not going to blow apart my life for anyone. And I'm going to lie until the day I die to preserve our relationship. You say you love me?
You know I love you.
Then you'll lie too. You'll say whatever it takes to make things right with Lucky because I know you don't want to lose him either.
Elizabeth, all the lies in the world isn't going to change what we feel for each other. So you go ahead. You go ahead and deny it all you want. You marry Lucky, you buy that house, you have a nice life. But you and I will always know that I love you and you love me.
What are you doing here?
Can I come in?
Okay. What's going on?
Nothing good. I changed my mind, and you and Jax can take the kid. Obviously, you were going to do it anyway, so why do I even bother?
You don't have to say it like that. You can't be mad at me, you know? I'm just doing what I have to do to protect the kids. There's good news. I think Michael had a breakthrough. I think he's going to be okay.
was Franco?
You have to admit, it was clever.
What, first and met?
Where we first met. Sometimes I amaze myself.
Get rid of them.
You won't even notice they're there.
Why are they here?
We're making art.
You think these guys are gonna stop me from killing you?
What will stop you is what I know, and you don't. So how far did you get to first and met before you realized that I was here and not there?
What difference does that make?
You saw the difference in the world. You refused to play. If you had just gone along with it, none of this would have
What have you done with Sam and Lulu?
Not so fast. First, I have to see if you cooperated. Given our history, I'm guessing that's unlikely.
I'm unarmed. I got no cell phone, I got no backup.
There's only one way to find out.
What, you want to search me?
I thought you'd never ask. Assume the position.